trying, but it doesn't want to work for me.
No problem. No problem. Welcome back to the barn. Not tracked down my barber quite yet. Welcome back to the barn. It's been 5 months nearly since I was in here. 5 months, almost long enough to forget that I have to bring 2 phones if I want to listen to music whilst making these videos. I'm going to continue working on the E46 M3. I'm going to get back on the ramp and start looking at the front suspension, which I know is quite corroded and not too healthy, and we're going to strip the shit out of it. We could just go on track like it is now, but wouldn't gain anything. I know there's still things that I need to do that was on the list from last year. Obviously there's lots of things still on the list from last year. Nothing's going to get done unless we start. So what we're going to do today is take a look over the itchy nose, take a look over the front suspension, disassembles, and yeah, well, first of all we need to see if it starts, right? That deadweight battery, I think I disconnected it. Chuffy now. It's been a while since I've made a video. I've been back in the UK a week or so now, but looks a bit homeless. Well, yes. For those of you who just joined the channel during the Japan, which there's a few of you out there, I know. These are my cars. The Integra DC2 I've had for 12 years, probably now. 12? Is it 12 years? Black M3 I've had for 2 years. Bought for parts for this and then we're going to sell it. Didn't get that far. My MR2 I've probably had for 5 years now, first race car. And this is my 46 M3, which I've owned for 8 years? 8 years, no, 7 years. 7 years I've had this one. And my EG is over here, still on the ramp from the last circuit race, last October. Nearly 10 months ago. It's still there, look. With the reefs that once were green, the reefs that were given to me for my efforts winning the races. You get one of those for winning. Yeah, this is a race winning, a championship winning vehicle. And it's just chilling, don't worry about that, it's fine. What's everyone else been up to? He's blowing his engine again. That looks about the same. Everything's about the same, I think. He's repainting his car again. Anyway, E46, will it start? I got the key. I'm gonna have to try and get into the boot. Oh, the boot's open, that's good. Some cobweb, can you see them? Oh, I used to have a dog, but she died. That were a bed. I used to sleep in a tent box. Stopped doing that. Oi. Ah, the battery is disconnected, that's good. And the poles on the right order, I think they are. Is that plus? Ready for sparks? No sparks, that's good. Oh. CD changing. No response from the key at all. Okay. Oh, interior lights. Ah, I remember what we were doing last. We were stripping the interior down and I don't have a throttle pedal. So how am I going to get this on the ramp? Maybe I should... Okay, maybe we should continue to get to the interior sorted first. But let's just see if it'll start for all time's sake. I'm sure it will, won't it? Will it start without a cluster? I can hear a fuel pump. No. interesting. Why won't you start? Right, change of plans. Looks like we, I don't remember waking up like this, but clearly I did. Change of plans, we're going to look at the interior. Because there's obviously, the throttle pedal's not connected, a load of stuff's not plugged in, so I'm guessing it's just like, no. I thought this car were old enough to maybe just start anyway, but clearly not. Seats. No seats. Alright, I'm starting to remember things now. So we were removing the sound editing. We can carry on with that. I can carry on with that. We kept the carpet for some reason. Let's just throw that away. Don't care. Yeah. No more second. What's it called? No more doing things by half, please. This is going to be my go fast car. We want to go fast. Get rid of that carpet then. Get it in it. Some weight on that. Ooh, where's my luggage scales? Oh no, they're with my luggage. I could weigh that. Alright, we'll just have to guess. 4 kilos. Where's my bag of sound editings? Wow, we really... Okay, we didn't do so much. Didn't do so much last time. Up the Tesco bags though, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna make it disappear. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I've been doing this for just over an hour according to my phone, and not bad progress, not bad. There's only one piece left now in this area, but it goes under the like heater box and stuff. And you know, maybe that means I should take the heaters and stuff out, right? And just so I've got access, you know, just so I've got access. The one thing that stopped me doing that is this car. Well, maybe this one too, actually. Ooh, that's a good point. It's the only car that I own with working aircon. For some reason, the 5 Series, since I've come back to the Ingerland, the aircon no es bueno anymore. So I remember this having working aircon, and you know, obviously it's environmentally irresponsible to undo that, especially inside. I can imagine it's not ideal, but yeah, I need to have a little brain moment and think. But hey, I was having a good time there, just burning it off. Look at some of the big chunks. I've saved some big chunks to show you. Look, these are my big chunks. Yeah. Obviously people do this with dry ice as well. We've already had this discussion, and yeah, dry ice probably, I mean, this is fun. Dry ice looks fun as well, you know, smashy smashy. Here we're burny burny and scrapey scrapey. Whereas, you know, you're freezy freezy and smashy smashy with the dry ice. That looks a lot of fun, right? But the one big difference between dry ice and this map gas bottle and the scraper, the one big difference is I have that here right now. I don't have to order it in, you know, see it looks there. So I don't know if the dry ice would be faster. I've heard it's faster, but the problem that this leaves is the residue, right? So I'm hoping I can just go over that with some petrol. I'm gonna do that shortly. I'm gonna have a bit of a hoover up. Yeah, maybe I'll just clean this for now, and then fuck it. Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. That looks respectable. Not teabag, not teabag. What do you reckon that is? Oh, it's not Daisy. That's good clean. Yeah, just use some petrol and a little brush. Got it all the way most. I don't know what's going down the back end. There's some stuff. Obviously this needs address, but I guess it's time to do the other side, right? Do we just go home? I don't know, I'll have a think. Funny story, I was just going to start on the other side, right? It stinks a bit of petrol in there, you know, so I wiped all the petrol down and all that. And those rags that I was using, they were all, you know, they weren't wet with petrol anymore. I thought, oh, I wonder if they're still flammable. So I put them in the middle of the room, and turns out very much flammable. Very flammable, actually. Got a bit worried for a second. Now I'm a little bit worried about having the naked flame in there again. Obviously evaporation and all that stuff, but maybe I should just leave the naked flame. Maybe I should just leave this for another day. I'm a bit concerned. The clean-up, obviously the fuel, the petrol clean up very good, but a little bit fire conscious now. So maybe just leave it for now. Looking out, it's still going. Did you see that? What are you doing? Was that happening when I was just talking to you? I turned my back for a second, it was still going. I used that to choke it, fucking, you know? Oh. It's not the hardest job in the world. It's just a bit fiddly. Some bonus pieces down by the heels on the driver's side as well. That's probably only like, I'd like to say we're at least halfway through, but you know, loads of it. We'll start there. Loads of it on this finely built German automobile. Okay, I'll figure out what to do with that next. Alright, we're a couple of days on. Started getting all the back section out. A lot of seam sealer stuff on that panel. Interesting. This was a bit fiddly. Space here as well. The next part to do is going to be, there's a bit of sanding in here on the rear wheel well, I'm going to call that. I was thinking I might just take the roll cage out. It's a shame to get this far and then take the roll cage out. Simply, obviously the sanding goes around that, but I was struggling so much doing this with the cage in. But I think in order to go forward, I need to go back a little bit. This is a little bit concerning. I figured we'd look at it together. Yeah, that's not structurally sound, is it? Interesting. So yeah, maybe all this needs fixing anyway. Hello. Well, I can get two in. Just out of curiosity, these bolt-in roll cages, right? There's a plate underneath there, look. It's like a sandwich to sandwich it together, right? But shouldn't there be a plate on this side too? Oh, there is a plate on this side. Is there? Maybe a little one. Interesting. Right, I'm going to pull this out anyway. Right, the harness bar roll cage is out. Found another one of these that might be fun to look at. Oh yeah. That's not as bad as the other side at least. Still not great. What do you think's under here? Why have they put that in? Can I open it? Nope. So get the sound in off this. We should be able to lose quite a lot of wiring as well, taking all the speakers and all that stuff out. Hey, look at that. Yeah, well, that's not perfect. That is not perfect. For sure, not perfect. Interesting discovery. So I've just been removing... Hang on, let's just go back to hello. There's electricity in here, the pixies. This big wiring loom, yeah, we call it a loom if you want. That is just for the speakers, for the audio, for the ICE, no? They don't call it ICE, is something else these days, isn't it? Remember when ICE was in-car entertainment? Now it means something else. Remember? Do you remember? Garlic bread. Something going there for the window popper maybe? Oh no, for the subwoofer of course, for the subwoofer. Window popper, rear tail lights and everything, these ones. Rear tail lights, yes, the rear tail lights. I'm also thinking, as far as obviously I'm saying that because we're removing it, right? And it's got some mass to it. Also, why not have the battery in the front? I know why the battery was there from the factory when it was its original 20 kilo or whatever, and we all know why BMW did put the battery there, right? We know that, right? Because in Germany, the driver sits here, so the battery, a big lump of acid, let's put it there, you know, get that 50-50, closer to that 50-50, the weight distribution. Obviously my car's nowhere near 50-50 weight distribution now, and it is just a bit of a marketing thing, that, you know. If you ask me, you don't have to have 50-50 weight distribution to have a nice handling car, nothing near it. But anyway, let's not go on a tangent. I'm thinking this cable probably weighs quite a chunk as well, so why not have the dead weight, the battery, why don't we have it up here somewhere and then save a little bit of mass there. I'm just thinking, you know, easy ways to save a little bit of weight whilst we're doing this job. And one thing I can't figure out is how to get this lump out. I'm starting to think maybe I won't, just for now. Maybe I'll just keep this. I don't want to do too much and end up not driving the car for a while, right? Side airbags there. I don't want to get too stuck into this and be here for ages. I think we should probably fix this if we can, right? Roof lining, I quite like it. I'm just going to leave it in for now, but I am going to remove the subwoofer and the rest of the ICE And I'm hoping that this loom just unplugs. It comes down here, look, and there's some speakers into this door, and the rest of it just kind of goes up to the center. So yeah, I'm thinking hopefully we can just unplug this. That'd be a sweet result. Who remembers the fucking hell? Who remembers the tractor?
So you're quite wrong on that one, madam. Oh, sorry, I mean Amanda, baby.
In that case, I forbid you to talk any further with Eddie about this evening.
Alright, time for a little update. What's going on here then? What's going on? Well, this video, we're going to do the interior, aren't we? Yeah? And I'd like to make some commissions. Is that the right word? So my vision, I've had a vision from the Mary Magdalene, no? Something. My vision is to have the dashboard and A pillar, B pillar, C pillar, maybe C pillar, stock. So I'll put the headlining back in, got all the gubbins back in, the lights and all that, stock, right? But the rest of it like race car. Just for now, just so it's just a little bit more like, I don't know, E46 like. It's not going to be pleasant. Pleasant will be the wrong word. Pulled all the speakers out. I'll try and not hack the wire. If it comes to hacking the wiring loom, maybe. But I've just took the door panel off, and that was to get the speaker wires out so that I could keep this wiring loom intact that goes to the back amplifiers and stuff. The way the door card is stitched together, this door card in its own, there's some weight there. The only thing I'm going to lose here, which I'd like to keep in that armrest, obviously, is the window switch, you know, to control the electric wing mirrors. Not window. That's where I'm currently at. Nice big piece.
What's your fucking problem?
What are you up to?
Bits.
What's going on there?
Bits and that. I'm going to pressurise this. See if
Where's
it
your engine gone?
fell out.
Alright, I'm at an interesting point. I have to make an interesting decision here. It's to do with central locking. I quite like this car. When I lock it at the minute, it beeps and flashes the lights, which is something that I coded in. I know it's big in the more modern BMWs, but you could do a few things with these as well, and I remember setting that. But I think I'm probably going to lose the alarm and the central locking, right? If you didn't know, the way the radio signal, or the signal from the key works, goes through the back window. It reuses the, you know, there's some wire there doing nothing. Let's reuse that. And yeah, in order to do a tidy job on the loom, all that's going to come out anyway. So I'm probably going to lose central locking. So what does that mean for the door? Well, you know, I've just been working on the door, getting the sound, deadening out and stuff. And I'm looking at the loom. This is the loom for the door. And I'm deciding what I want to do. Now, all I need from all of this is just the two wires going to the electric window motor, okay? And they're two kind of thick wires, and they go through this plug. And this plug connects real nice into the door frame, into the whatever pillar, A pillar. Is that an A pillar? Is that the A pillar? I don't know. It connects real nice there, and obviously has the loom on this side. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do, right? And this is kind of a nice way to do it, but you know, there's no going. There is some going back. This is something that I can do, and if I ever want to go back, I could. Not that I will, obviously, but I'm going to de-pin this plug. Okay, so I've started doing it. All I'm going to do is, so it's these bottom two here that I need, right? And all the rest of them, I can wiggle the cables out, and then I can just have this. I'm not going to have electric mirrors anymore. The switch was there. But more annoyingly, there's this box here which you need as well, which doesn't weigh a lot, I guess, but. I'm going to lose the electric mirrors. I was thinking of putting some different mirrors on it anyway, to be honest. I like the M3 mirrors, but they're probably heavy, right? They're probably not that heavy, but... So anyway, the car's going to be kind of from hip level up. It's going to still feel like an E46, okay? So from like this level up, it's still going to feel like an E46. So we'll still have headliner, A-pillar, dashboard, top level, everything's just going to feel like an E46. But then from the waist down, it's going to be nudie. It's going to be naked. I don't know why, that's just what I've decided. And that's something that I can achieve quite easily now. That's why I'm doing this little stuff. And I'm going to cut the door card, like I mentioned, or work the door card, but I'm going to leave this bare. Not even going to put a little sheet over it. It's going to be bare naked ladies. That's the vision so far anyway. I'm going to spend a couple of days doing this, I reckon, but I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully, if the vision, I need to get it back together though soon. Well, this is going surprisingly well, although the only tool I've got to get right in there to release the wire is a pick, and the problem I'm having is that it's kind of deforming them a little bit too much, so they're grabbing on the way out. You can see there's one there, that white one, ended up snapping and is no longer with us. But out of interest, I'm going to try and remember to bring my scales with me, and we'll weigh the one from the other side, right, and see if we've... there's got to be a little bit of weight saving in this, of course. Getting rid of the unnecessaries, adding some lightness. But yeah, the tractor, there it goes. The tractor was just about to fire back up, so yeah, that's all from tonight. I'll continue on this. I'll see you tomorrow. Right, this is a OEM factory M3 Napa leather, lovely stuff. Black door card, and you're gonna hate me for this if you've got grey door cards, because that's what's remaining from the driver's side one. I tried to do a nice job, and I did think, oh, maybe I should buy some door cards that aren't as nice, and yeah, whatever, man, time and all that. And there will be a few people mad that I've hacked it up, but yeah, it probably would be worth something to someone. I know, I'm sorry, but it's not to me. It is a little bit. Anyway, I've done some nice tidy work, really, getting the door loom out in one piece. Mirror loom was a pain in the ass. I realised there's no point in having the mirror loom anymore, seeing as though they're not going to be getting any power. Sounded it in the door, that was a pain in the ass. And yeah, hacking the rest of it up. And it currently now looks like, so remember that's what the factory one, you know, ooh, so heavy. Okay, and now this is what this one is. Oh, so light. So I am hopeful that I've lost 5 kilos doing this. I'm not sure, but it's still functional. You know, door handle still works. No more central locking. We've already lost that anyway. Whatever. Yeah, removing the sound editing was a fiddly job. Getting all the tar off of here as well, fiddly. But how much have we actually saved? I've got my scales with me, so let's find out. I'll put it all in a bin liner and we'll give it away. Okay, we're gonna have to do it in sections because reasons. Three and a half kilos, good start. We've got a live one. 1.17, so 467. 467 add 185 is 86.5 kilos basically. I don't know, I'll put the maths on the screen, right? That's all right, 6.5 kilos saved. Do that per door, 13 kilograms. Not bad. The thing I really can't wait to weigh is going to be this wiring loom. Look at it, it's getting some going on it now. The only thing that's left, that's the multimedia, the ice loom, yeah? The only thing that's left is the speakers for this door. So yeah, I'm going to start work on this door card now, then I can get that out. Then once the door card's done, I can get the A-pillar headliner stuff back in. I think I'm going to try, I was tempted to try and chase the airbag stuff and get rid of that, but I feel like, you know, we'd probably want to be a bit deeper in than we're going to be to do that. But I think that's the airbag ECU, just chilling there. Look at all the different wires and stuff. But yeah, gonna replicate that over here now. Have you ever wondered how to get that black sticky stuff off? No? It's what attaches the foam. Or just get it, or you just get a big thing of sticky stuff and just fucking spend a while just doing this, and fucking eventually, eventually, it fucking comes off like that. Look. Yeah. Easy. Easy with 2 hands. Sorry about the noise. I just want to show you, because I'm sure some of you with E46 will be interested, the door card process. So stripped it down by drilling out various plastic rivets. What do you call it? Riveted plastic rivets. But I've left that door, and that's just for the airbags. Don't worry about that. I'm just going to cut it with the grinder there. Just going to cut it all along this line. Hello, hallelujah. Okay, the speaker's still in there. Version 1 was a bit messy. That wiring loom though, heavy. And yeah, this is still on this side. Look, the armrest and then napper leather. That's still, I managed to save this one from absolute destruction, but yeah. Take those out, take a few screws out, pretty obvious. There's about 30 of those plastic rivet things to drill out, and then I'm just gonna zap along that line. Zap. What's this?
Just as every fucking time.
What's this?
Nothing.
Are they going to be long enough?
What's this? What's this?
A whopper.
Right, I'm actually going to end the video there, so thanks for watching. Welcome back to the barn. I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow. It's a good time. Have a little, get some of this, have a little tidy up tomorrow, so I'll start a new video when I resume with the M3. So that's going to be my main focus for the next barn videos or whatever, is going to be E46 M3 content. I'm a little bit not so arsed about getting it to the ring anymore. I'd like to, it'd be nice, and I'd still like to go maybe and just maybe rent something maybe, but I am thinking it's going to be fun to keep going and making it nice and focused. I'm also this weekend hopefully going to be collecting a rear end, an E46 M3 rear end, full diff shafts and everything. You might remember why I need some shafts. Well, someone's selling a full rear end with a diff and everything, and I'm going to put it in the black one and get that going again. So it's going to be pretty E46 heavy. I've got a decision to make, so it's a bit noisy in there, so I wasn't able to show you, but do I continue stripping the wiring loom down, invest countless hours in stripping the wiring loom down, or do I just tape it up, hide it, whatever, just ignore it, pretend it's not there? Do I really want to spend more countless hours going through the wiring loom, tracing everything? And yes, I do. That's what we're gonna do. Join me next time for getting the black M3 back together and thinning out the wiring loom on the blue car. I shall see you there.